Hello, everyone. Hopefully, everybody's having a great day. Hopefully, you had a great weekend.
Hopefully, it was Happy Memorial Day to everyone out
You know,
there.
I said that today, but that didn't make sense.
I mean, as I said it, I was like, wait a
Yeah,
minute.
it ain't a happy because that's like
It's not a happy.
right.
Yeah.
I said that now. It like took it out. I was like, that don't make no sense at all because
Yeah.
we
That don't make.
lost. This is for the men and the women that have served our country. Hello, guys. It seems like it's been a couple minutes since we've been live.
It has.
But
It has.
I will say that we have had a wonderful weekend, other than super busy.
Always. We always got a lot going on
Oh,
around the farm. What?
it's been almost 2 weeks since we've been live on yours.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, the 12th. So,
Brandon's fault.
yeah. Wide Open Adventures, how are you? Hi, Eddy Family Farm.
I gotta get to the comments.
Oklahoma neighbors. I'll tell you
Next.
what, it has been something else around here lately.
Zane's in the house. Neil, Tina, Eric, Lisa, a different Tina. Hello.
Donald.
Kim, Pam, Rhonda, Mickey, Sheila, Will, Amy.
Tina said, looks like Steph got some sun. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
We
This
actually,
is with sunscreen.
we actually had a
family reunion.
Family reunion on my stepmom's side this weekend at the lake, and we actually went out there a couple nights and had a really good night. For a few hours a night, obviously, you got to take care of everything around here, but it was awesome to get away and go down, go swimming, enjoy time with kids, and we did record one night. Cooking s'mores and stuff, so that's going to be coming out.
Yeah.
It was pretty neat, but it is hot and humid here in Oklahoma for sure.
Judy said, "Hey guys, it's nice to see you two again. Love your videos of animals and your children."
Amy said, "Put the litter box outside. Shadow find his home." You know what? I will do that. That's a good idea. Connie says, "Hi, Brandon. Stephanie, glad you got the roof on the barn and was able to park your vehicles in it." Yes.
That video is out?
Yep.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Actually, it just went out today, I do believe.
If y'all haven't
Darlene,
seen
hello.
that, y'all go watch it.
There's Tony from our cabin in the woods. We got to visit with Tony at Lake Tinkiller.
Yep.
Not Tinkiller. Lake Eufaula.
Mid-America.
Yes. But we got to visit and see a lot of people there. Got to see Jesse. Always enjoy spending time with Jesse and Tony, getting to visit with them. Got to see Big Mike. And
Kayson really enjoyed hanging out with Tony.
Yep. That's Kayson's best friend. And we was at the red light today, and there was another Tony, the TNT record. He said, "Who's that, Dad?" I said, "That's Tony." He said, Tony from the lake?" I said, no, it's different Tony. But yeah, we had a really good time. Hopefully this week I'll be able to get our video out. We did shoot a little bit of footage up there, but it's just like anything else. When you get away from phone, you just try to enjoy. But we did take some footage.
Yep. That's really all you could do with your phones because we didn't have any service at all, which was kind of nice too. I mean, get away from the world for a little bit.
Yeah, Jody, the roof definitely makes a big difference.
Hi guys, the last baby go is sure cute.
Yes, she is. And that I can't keep them all, but that one might stay too. It's just pretty. We'll see how it goes.
That was one today?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be like a week out or something, so I'd have to, how's the baby goat Brandon found? You said she was good?
Yep. That was the ones with the, was it your video? I don't remember.
My two.
Yeah. She is doing wonderful.
I hope you took care of the armadillo.
Those armadillos, I did not. We just basically watched them play. We was in the park, and which I have no problem with armadillos, raccoons, as long as they're in the right place. It's just they're can't
not
be
around
here.
Our chickens.
Yeah, can't be here.
How's Buddy's neck?
Buddy is doing really, really good. He is back in with the girls, so we've been monitoring it, and his stitches are coming out slowly, but he looks like he's healing very, very well.
Sharon says, hello from Summerville, South Carolina. I do so enjoy your videos. We have had hot weather and high humidity. Makes it miserable to go outside. Please keep our family in your prayers. We will do that.
Definitely will. Hello, Brenda from Georgia. Jeff said, word of advice on the rows of bells about placing them on the pallets to keep them from spoiling. Yes, we're actually going to be ordering some rock probably this winter. That hay there isn't, A hay or B hay. It's about a D, DC, somewhere in there. It's already got a lot of weather to it. We placed it in there just to get it out, but we are going to be bringing in rock. I just wanted to get it in there and get it out of the weather.
I checked on the status of my shirt and it says it's still with the sender.
So we've already decided we are shipping everything tomorrow. We was waiting on our extra gifts. We ran out. So we're just shipping all the shirts. I've had so many emails because we were supposed to get our shipment in for the gifts that we was sending, but we're just going to ship them out. I've waited on them and we've been tore up with emails. So we're shipping everything tomorrow. The ones that was waiting. Now, some of them we did get some in, but I was trying to wait for a couple more things to come in, but sometimes you try to do a good deed and it just delays it, and we're going to get everything completely out. We was going to take them yesterday, but post office and everything or Saturday, but post office and everything was closed. So sorry for that. We was trying to do something good.
Beverly says, haven't seen Sheepy in a while. Still have her?
Yep, she's right outside the door right now.
Yep. Hey, Ed.
What's going on, Ed Kirkpatrick? Big hugs to all the children. They are so cute. Well, thank you so much.
Galen says, we do square bells in the summer. We put a heavy plastic on the ground to keep it from putting moisture into the hay.
We are wanting to do hay so bad, but I did not realize hay equipment is so expensive, used hay equipment, and that we are looking at a square baler. I don't know if I've already put that video out or not, but I just don't know if we can afford that right now. I mean, it's a John Deere, and it's really good shape, but it's people that has it is really good people. I trust them 100% when they say it's good, but a little steep for us right now.
But that's something we do want to do with the kids. We want the kids to experience hauling hay in the summer, and
just like I did.
Yeah, it just builds character.
Hello from
not just their strength.
South Carolina. I do enjoy your videos. We have had a lot of. You already read that?
Yep.
Okay. Hey Herman, how are you, Doug? Yeah, you read the Doug's too.
Did your car handle the storms?
My truck we got in, but the car it got beat up, so we wasn't able to get the car down there in time. Well,
that video will be coming out tomorrow.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Hope your tractor can pull one. Ed said.
Yes, it will. I actually spoke with the sheriff, and he said my tractor will actually pull a round beller. Just a lot of people. They prefer a bigger tractor, but he said that, a lot of people, a lot of people will just say that to try to get you to buy a bigger one. But he said, if you was doing maybe 100, 200 acres a year, that tractor's perfectly fine.
Tricia said Leighton did great on the tractor.
Yes, he did. He did amazing.
Neil said maybe you can ask for them to lend you the tractor.
I've never experienced humidity like y'all experience in Oklahoma. It has been miserable, but I think it might be cool for me to go there and see for myself. I love the Well, this is humidity right here. This shirt, it is not usually this dark.
It's not dark gray. It's stand up. Light gray.
It's light gray. That is.
And it's not that bad outside either. It's just the humidity is rough. Brown armadillos carry leprosy and salmonella, which is bad for pets and animals.
Yes, so the video that I shot, that was not at the farm. That was at the lake. And
that's somewhere where you cannot dispatch anything.
Yeah, and I wouldn't, because I'm in their area now. That was not my property. I don't have animals, and it was just neat watching them. It was really cool. I briefly saw honey badger at your front door. Yes, we did upload a short earlier today on Facebook. I don't know if we did on YouTube or not, but if not, it'll be up tomorrow.
Said, how come you didn't park the patrol vehicle in the barn?
Well, it just depends on if we got room. That's kind of the deal with the truck. I was at work. Steph was at home. We couldn't get the.
That's why the patrol vehicle was not in the barn, was because he was in the patrol vehicle.
Yeah. Now that they're talking about the storm we had the other day that we actually got missed. That's the tornado.
Oh yeah. Okay, I got you.
I paid for my shirt through Venmo. Been tracking the email you sent. Husband is so excited. You should be able to. You didn't. You're purchased somewhere else. We don't have Venmo. Do not think. Yeah, I don't even have a Venmo account.
Yeah. Very amazed at how far you guys have came and accomplished in such a short period of time.
It is, and it's crazy because it's just like I said tonight. I told Steph, it's just like we can't get nothing completed. It just, I don't know. It's just so hard because we do our chores, get on our projects, and then we got our family stuff we go to, and it's just hard. But we're getting there.
Davina says, wow, the camera doesn't pick up the wetness on the t-shirt, Brandon. I just thought that was the color of it. Your camera is very discreet.
Yeah, this is
just a computer.
Computer. Yeah.
Oh, Trisha said Rustic Woods is not your Venmo.
Yeah, but it's not set up through Venmo's not set up on the website. Yeah, that's through.
While you're looking at that, I'm going, oh my gosh, I've had like 5 days. I spent the weekend watching the older videos and crying. I seem to pick up all the sad ones. Brandon leaving the department and all of Kayson's injuries.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's done good for a while. He ain't had none in a while.
Yeah.
One day, Tony said one day, and he stopped by and see Kayson. Well, you two, Brandon and Steph. Yep, just holler when you're down.
Yep. Brenda wants to know, Brandon, did you see Daniels Creek's back up?
Yep, it is back up. The whole lake is back up. That's where we was at today.
Yep.
Yeah, Leighton did amazing on the tractor. That's one thing. My dad, that's how I ended up getting the job there at that dairy, was my dad. And I would work there, and I would cut hay, rake hay, and bale hay throughout the day. And then when my dad got off work, he'd come and pick me up, and we would go haul hay. And I literally done that for almost 2 summers. And that was pretty much every single day.
I think Leighton did it a couple times with your dad.
Yeah.
I think, and he really enjoyed it, but he didn't do it all the time.
He didn't do nothing.
He won't enjoy it. But like I said earlier, it'll build a lot of character. And he'll enjoy it later in life.
If you have a neighbor farmer with the equipment, pay him to do round and square bales. You can, but the whole meaning of the farming deal is I want to teach the kids. So,
What's your favorite brand tractor?
I like Kubota. I really do.
He likes that black and orange.
Yeah. Yeah.
I briefly saw Honey and Badger at your front door.
Yep. That is awesome. She said, please don't give up hope. Shadow will come back home. I'm hoping because he's been gone for a little while, and I did not want to put it out. I just kept hoping because he did disappear for a few days, and then he come back, and then I was like, I'd already told Steph. I said, when he comes back, we're going to go get him neutered, and I'm going to put him back in the barn for a little bit. And the next morning, I seen a white cat out there, and he's gone. Now, we see the white cat from time to time, but not him.
Okay. Oh, Trisha, it shows I went to look on Wix to figure out because she said she ordered some stickers and magnet or something. She paid with PayPal.
Okay, PayPal.
So you paid PayPal. So
yeah.
That's actually one of the ones that should have already been sent, right?
What order?
Where did it go? Right here.
That's the one. I had those two other stickers the stickers
that you were waiting for the stickers.
Yeah, but I've got I found the ones down at the tiny cabin this morning, so I'm gonna use the ones I did find this morning at tiny cabin. We'll get those ones, whatever I got left, I'm putting in there. The rest is we'll just have to catch them on the next one.
So I guess you did do right. So no.
You scared me when you said Venmo.
Yeah, like we don't have Venmo. Brandon, I'm going to forward the email to you so you can see. Okay, so we got that figured out.
Yeah.
Pam says, hi from Sydney, Australia, as we are 15 hours ahead of you and can watch lives and not fall asleep.
That's awesome.
Trisha said, oops, my bad, PayPal. Sorry.
Yeah. You did have me worried because we've been having people mock our channels again, and yeah, it's crazy. Sending emails. I
think we tried to get Venmo a while back, but they have to send you I don't even know, less than $1 amount in your bank account, or you have to send it to them or something, and then you have to, I don't know. We somehow cannot get Venmo. Leighton has done a great job. He has talent and loves doing a good job. Congratulations. Proud of Kayson too. Girls are the backup dancers. Gotta be proud of them too.
Yeah, that's they do. I mean, they do their share as well. They help mom clean, and they
Addison's
feed.
the biggest cleaner.
Addison is.
She's big.
The boys are more out to help with the animals, water and feeding, whatever we got to do, move things around. But Kayson and Leighton, they've been working with my dad as well. So that's one thing of my dad is, how old is 60 something now? We went through this the other day. He's 60 something years old, 64.
Well, he's exactly 20 years older than you.
Okay,
so, yeah.
He's 61, and he's still going like he's my age. That man is one hard working dude every single day.
And he was a shadow, maybe someone else's house. We had one that would go to visit our neighbors.
I hope he comes back. You see where Daniel's dam broke? Or, they getting a bunch of water.
Hello, Vicky. Could shadow have been taken by a predator? I sure hope not. I mean, really, I don't think it's so. Possible, but we think since when predators get our chickens and stuff, there's still sightings of a predator was here. So we don't think so because there's no sightings of shadow at all. But I mean,
Nothing like us.
Anything's possible.
Farm strong people. That's right.
I'm so sorry Shadow is missing. I pray he will come home. I have a cat that was missing for a week before he came home, and I took him to be neutered soon after he came home. Brandon, has anyone told you that you kind of look like Roy Clark, left alone?
I believe somebody used to say that. Yeah. I love Kubotas also because I love orange. Yes.
I can see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Found out Mother's Day that my daughter is pregnant. She's been married 6 years. I'm so excited. That's awesome. That's an awesome Mother's Day gift. Male cats like to roam. It's springtime. Females tend to go in heat. Tony says, I'm 64 and my mind thinks I'm 20, but my body says, slow it down. You're not that young. Ha ha ha.
That's one thing I keep thinking my dad will do, but I mean he is just it's constant every day, especially summertime, which there's not many square bells around here anymore. So, but he did see 1,000 square bells on the side of the road. No, that was last summer, and he was going to go haul it, and I was like, "No, you're not. You're going to get out there and have a stroke." I can get out there. No, like he mows, he scraps them. Yeah, so he's got to take a break.
Oh, my back.
Has the peacock eggs hatched? They have hatched 6 days early. A video will be coming out on that here shortly.
They didn't want to be like their big brother Leighton.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that wasn't 6 days early. That was 6 days late. Never mind. It was cute seeing Badger and Honey at the door.
I know they just got out yesterday or today because of the storm last night.
Tammy says, hey guys, hey Stephanie, we're wearing the same shirt. It's a good one to wear.
Yeah. We love the Walkers. They are just like family. It's so amazing how social media connects you with so many people that you wouldn't have known. It's amazing.
Doug says, no coffee tonight, Brandon? Well, yeah. I told him he better be drinking some Gatorade.
I drink my share of Gatorade today.
Sweating. My dad is 84 and still going strong. That's awesome, Angie. That's good. Late, just got done with your video.
Awesome. Good evening, kids. I love your companions at the door in the morning when the donkeys come up and wait for you at the door. That's kind of nice. When I was a kid, my pony used to do that. So yes, Buddy is back in with the girls now, but we did let Buddy run around, and every morning he would be at the back door on the back porch, and we would open the door. If you left it open, he'd come in. He would definitely try. But the llamas, I don't know if this is where they're going to hang out or what for a little while, but we come up earlier and the sun, it's already dark, and we come up here and they're all four with the sheep just laying on the front porch.
Jason says, Devin, you were drinking the soda. Brandon and I enjoyed today's video. Yep. Today was a Taco Bell run. We got back from the lake and I wanted the kids to go to bed a little bit early. We've been out and about all day in the sun, and I said, y'all, we'll get something to eat real fast and y'all can pass out when we hit the house.
Yeah. But I think that's wore out from this weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because all four of them, they've been asleep since before we went live. We started the live. So that shows how exhausted they were. Leighton did awesome moving the hay in the barn. My male cat used to disappear for long periods of time, then show back up. Praying Shadow comes back. I just finished your video and left a walker video for your live. all finish theirs later.
Robin said, "Thank you, Tina. I received my hoodie, which I've been in communications with Robin, but the T-shirt wasn't in there. Package was damaged in shipping. So, once again, your shirt's going to go out with everybody else's. No question asked. We're going to put you in a shirt. We're going to make sure you get your one."
Does your kids want to go see Lilo and Stitch? I've seen it. It is great. Yeah, so we know it came out in theaters the 23rd. Yes, I think it was the 23rd. And they wanted to go see it. We just haven't had a time or a chance to actually go see it. So if we don't see it before theaters, we will hit it up whenever it comes to Netflix or Hulu or one of them shows.
It was cute seeing Badger and Honey at your door. Yes.
Hi, Eddy family, and I love both your vlogs. That last surprise baby girl was so cute, and happy that it's a female. Happy you got your shop covered to protect your hay and your vehicles.
Yes. And we've been working on the chicken coops as well. I've got to bring in some more dirt. With the rain, it kind of showed us where we need to bring in dirt and kind of get everything leveled out. So the front two pens did not get no water in them at all. The back two did. So we're going to be bringing the front up, and then we're going to kind of slope everything else down.
Will Jerry ever get out of left alone?
I don't know about that boy. I know his
kids
are fixing to go find new homes. I just love y'all's animals. I know they're amazing.
Have you all said you cannot ship chicks? I have a friend looking for jubilees.
We can ship them. Just right now we're raising them out so we can pick our brood stock for the year. Basically our 16 pens, once they're complete, I think we only had like 10 or 15 hens of the jubilees before we lost them in the storm. So we're going to have about 40 jubilee hens. Once it's done, we'll have basically 2 pens of jubilees, and then whichever breed chocolates, and then the other ones we're going to build up, and then we're going to try to sell some next year. I have sold some locally around here. It just depends on what they're wanting. But like the barnyard, we are pretty much going to keep most of those and let them run around here and eat ticks and all that kind of stuff. And then our neighbors and stuff, we gave them some.
All right. I wanted to scroll back up a little bit.
Okay, there's another one with the shirt. So if you ordered a shirt, like I said earlier, we're shipping everything out tomorrow. We was waiting on some other items we was going to put in, but we are, like I said, we are shipping everything tomorrow.
Hello, Wanda. She's from Southern Arizona.
I mean, all the shirts still going to have a special gift in there, but we had other things that we had ordered, but for I guess the holidays messed it up, or I don't know what it was. We were supposed to receive them last Wednesday, and we didn't.
Tracy says, I'm looking to move out your way very soon.
Get ready for the humidity.
Yep. Connie says, weather here has been cooler. I've had to turn my heat on yesterday and today. Oh, wow.
Doug says, the socks still on sale? They should still be on sale. And one thing I like about them is my feet sweat really, really bad. And like I have go through a lot of the white socks, just basically Walmart socks. I know they're cheaper at Walmart, but those other ones I've been wearing for a pretty good while, and the thickness still stays thick on the bottom. It's like padding. I
was gonna say that I like them because it's kind of like this carpet that has that bottom deal underneath
Yeah.
it, the padding. That's how it feels when you're walking. It's got that padding. Lisa says, back in 2009, when I moved down here near Houston, we had a terrible storm with baseball-sized hail. We lost 2 windows on the house and 4 windshields. I was scared I wasn't going to have a windshield the other day. I can't put my mom. Shane says, my dad is 76 this coming weekend. Even with Parkinson's, you can't hold him down. Every morning he's out working on a project or in a tractor. Definitely that era brought some strong people. See, I hate when it.
Emma says, my male cat used to disappear for long periods of time and then show back up. Praying shadow shows up. I am too. And honestly, I was going to really not say nothing about shadow, but it just kept popping up. And so, but now watch me post that and he show back up tomorrow. I'll be happy, but that's about my luck.
Some folks plant hay and have someone else to bale it and go halves and halves of the bales.
Yeah, we may have to do that, but I'm going to try my best to get some old equipment. I've already found a sickle cutter. That is some old stuff, and it's just the whole. I'm wanting the kids to go through the whole process and see it all.
Sandy says, how are the kids doing?
They're enjoying summer.
Yeah. Let's see. Jesse says, hello, Brandon, Stephanie and Brandon.
Just says, I'm fairly new to watching y'all. Do you sell your baby chicks? Just wondering, as I will be moving out soon. Yes, we do. If you're locally, yeah, we will get rid of a few, especially now that they are getting big enough that we can actually see the colors. The colors is what I've been waiting for.
Julia says, hi there, you two, from Michigan. Brenda, I remember my brothers hauled hay in the summer.
Yep. Says, so what are your plans for the barnyard chickens hatch? They're just going to run free, and that's where we're going to get our eggs for the house, our neighbors. And
I actually went and got some barnyard eggs the other day and made me some dinner or lunch.
Yeah, they are sellable, but they're just, you only get like $6 or $7 a piece out of them.
And Bruce says, I love Kubota also because I love orange. Also, hence, I am born and grew up in Tennessee and love those bulbs. Yep. Adriana, I had a barn cat that stayed gone all summer long and finally came back at the end of summer.
I hope so. Watching from Northern Virginia. Great videos. I'm not much of a chatter. Good to see you live. Well, thank you so much for watching. We greatly appreciate that. Robin said, no baby donkeys yet, Robin. We're thinking and we're hoping.
Good evening, kids. I love your company at the door in the morning when the donkeys. You already read that one earlier. I went back up top to kind of make sure, but I don't want to reread some of them too.
Jody says, Steph, I agree. Fancy. Looks very pregnant.
She does, for sure.
Sandy says, I'm not commenting anymore. I never answer me. I am sorry I missed your comments.
I just read one of hers. That's kind of why I scroll back up and go back down.
Baby Goats was out like a light. Her face. Yeah, she was definitely snoozing. JRK says, I love Stitch. I have 3 of them, and I have not had time to see the video yet. And if not, I will see it on the DVD.
Yep.
How's Trooper's Eyes? Doing wonderful. Now, I will say the skin hasn't the hair hasn't grew back.
Try putting Shadow's litter box outside. He might come back home. I think
Yeah,
someone said that earlier
I'm
too.
I'm going to definitely. I'll probably go down and do that tonight.
I have my finger crossed for the baby donkeys.
Oh, that would be amazing.
My brain thinks it's still in the 20s. My body reminds the brain, hey, old lady, back off. I'm 61. I have an outside cat, Jade, and she is gone all day and comes home at night.
That's awesome. She said, I can't wait to see the video of the chicken coops done. I am glad you got some good help. Yes, I am too. It is, man, I want to tell you, when they're able to come out and help me, it is so amazing because, for one, in the morning, I really wished I could just record my whole daily routine. Like get in the morning, get up in the morning, drink my coffee, edit a few videos, then go out and do my rounds. But usually I get started on something, but then I get pulled away. So if, I got help out here, I can show them what's going on, what we need. And Josh, the gentleman that was the main one, he is very, very smart at what he does, and he's a good hand. And I like his work ethics. And he's somebody that you can just tell him what you need, and it's going to be done. So when we actually went to a funeral graduation, I don't remember which one it was, we returned home, and my goodness, those pins were just, my jaw just dropped.
Can donkeys have twins? I think they're probably kind of like horses, is what I would think. So they technically can, but if they do, it would be like a very...
I imagine
like
there have been some...
Yeah.
I don't know.
There can be a lot of, the complications rises the more kids they have.
Pam says they are trying to answer as many comments as they can. Yes, we are. We do not miss anybody on purpose.
We had an outside cat that came up missing about 2 weeks later. I opened the door to the storage barn, and there he was. Thank goodness he was still alive.
That's awesome. Jowar K said happy Memorial Day to everyone. Same to y'all.
Hello from Big Rapids, Michigan. Been praying for y'all with the nasty storms y'all been dealing with. Please say a prayer that the time I get to spend with my daughter and my grandkids this week goes smoothly.
I think you read this, and my dad is 76 coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to come down a little bit. Hopefully we didn't miss anybody.
Please keep me in your prayers. I'm going through a lot. It is taking everything to keep my head above water. We will do that, Mayor.
Yes. Linda says, love all your creatures. What are the most challenging threats to your birds and other critters? Do you have a lot of coyotes, foxes, or cats? So one big one is going to be the hawks and owls for the chickens and guineas. And then we also, coyotes are really, really bad, and bobcats. I haven't seen a fox out here.
No, just in him.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Trish says, Trooper's eyes looking amazing. He is one happy guy. And he's starting to come around a little bit,
Tina says, hi, Stephanie and Brand. Does your church do Vacation Bible School? I have been very busy making decorations for ours. It's called Magnified Discovering the Bigness of God in the Smallest of Things. So, yeah, that's kind of what ours are going to this week. I don't know if they call it Vacation Bible School here. I know growing up, like we went to a smaller church and we have Vacation Bible School, but they are going to camp this week, yeah. Church camp, which we pick them up every day, and
our church don't
stay the night.
Does a lot of amazing things
for the kids. I love it. Cats are funny. My friend's cat was gone for nearly a month and one day showed up. She figured someone else was taking care of her and then had enough and came home. I've had 3 or more wild turkeys in my yard this morning. First time ever. So cool to see. Awesome. And Jody says it's almost a year now, I think, since they put the foundation down for your house. Yeah, just about.
Yeah, October. Oh
Well, October was
yeah.
when we moved in, so yeah, it was.
It could be.
Yeah, I don't even remember that month. You're welcome. I'm actually third generation picking in my family. So what's the count of chicks now that have hatched? You should like only keep like 100 in each pen or something like that, where you know how many chickens you have.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think we're still around the 700 mark. I think.
Oh, looky here, Brandon. Bruce says, I've noticed on Steph's channel her camera is crystal clear. Brandon's is not as clear.
Well,
he always gets me like, why is it so blurry? Or why is it so foggy? And I'm like, I clean it every single time because Brandon, I don't want him to see my video and it'd be like foggy or something because the dirt in the hills. Like right now, it's bad, but that's because we've been on the lake all day and I haven't videoed or nothing. So it's like rough looking.
Well, I have said that the 15 I think is a lot better than the other, the 16, the one I got.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to go with that.
My AC has been out since April and will be on till December. And it says I'm poor low income senior. I don't have $100 for socks. I mean, they are on sale. They're like, I think if you go through the sale, they're like 21 something. But the one thing I look at that, you get what you pay for. Those socks are basically lifetime. I mean, not lifetime, but 10-year warranty. Get a hole in them. You send them back. They replace them. But they're not for everybody. It's just one of those deals. It's not for everybody. And you know, I'm one of those now that out here at the farm, you get what you pay for. That's pretty much.
Wait a minute.
Hey, there's Kevin.
Where?
Right there.
I can't see him. He ain't on my phone.
5x5. Okay, I must have missed some comments somewhere. I was reading some other things.
Did he come in way earlier? Maybe?
Hello, Eddy families.
Oh, right there. I was way down here.
It's a 5x5, but I've already forgot what I was talking about.
So it looks like they.
Why don't you put your cruiser in the barn with the other vehicles? Well, if we have room, we will. But we did one day. I don't know if we did on the last one, but we did one of the day because Leighton drove back up the house. I went to the Veterans Cemetery today to see my father-in-law and grandparents. Well, I'm so thankful for their service. I'll tell you, there's a lot of men and women that served our country, and you know, we're very thankful for the freedom they gave us.
Like I said, please keep the Robertson family in your prayers. They lost Phil Robertson today.
Yeah.
He started the commander. Yeah, we was watching that, or I seen that. Someone mentioned it at. Oh, that was a text, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got a text message.
I found out today while we was at the reunion.
Yeah.
I've been getting lots of ads.
We don't have control over those anymore.
Yeah, me too. They've been way more than normal. Do you have trail cameras around your fenced areas?
Yes.
Do the socks come in white?
I don't think so. I really don't think so. They're all. You can get. I believe you can get gray
Gray or black, I think.
gray or black. I can't remember.
Pam says
No,
I
you can. You can get them in white. Yeah.
I chased a wild turkey out of my city yard as it was tearing up my veggie garden. Isaiah Granny said, "Hello, Stephanie and Brandon. Still waiting to see the sunset from your porch." I should do that one day. Like, just record it. I may do my video that morning like I normally do, but then
That's what we got on camera yesterday. That's a big old feller.
that's a good old bacon.
Yep. Might need to put our pigs out there and maybe.
What's the website for the socks?
Let me. I got it right here.
How come Buddy wasn't at the door? He is back in with the ladies.
Yep. He is locked back up.
I love how patient you are with teaching your kids and he don't teach me. Teaching your kids and wife. You and your wife are doing a great job. I didn't hear any fireworks today or tonight. We heard some this weekend, like barely any. It wasn't nothing you could see, but we could hear like maybe some black cats or something. The fly traps that are sticky come in sheets you pull down to catch those critters. Sneed's Farmhouse said you can get them on Amazon. Judy loves them.
I like the ones that hang up, but we got another deal we're using now, so we'll see how it works out.
Cindy says, "What are your plans for the pigs? Are you going to raise babies?" So, yes, we are going to be looking for a male because we have 2 females and we have a, what would you call it, a castrated male?
Mm-hmm.
A castrated male because it's brother and sister and we don't want that happening. So the male that's castrated, we will actually butcher him later on when he's bigger. The 2 females, we will be finding them a big daddy and they will make babies, so we will have pork.
Yeah, that way we'll raise our pork and get rid of the rest of them. And we'll probably be able to raise enough for like my dad, my sisters, and brothers.
Yeah.
By the way, I just want to praise my middle brother. He is doing really good. And, y'all know we've talked about him with his addiction problem. And he is fixing to get married. And I am very proud of him. We've seen him this weekend. And, man, it's nice to have him back. Well, he's been back, but he's his real self.
I did it again.
I am watching from Ohio. I'll watch you on the TV and use the phone to comment. Well, appreciate that. I pretty much watch everything on my computer or my phone. Trumpeting shadows, little bugs outside. Yep. I am newly from Oregon to North Carolina. Love your videos. Well, thank you for watching. Maybe I think mine skipped back up. I got to catch back up if I miss them. I'm sorry.
Wild weather tonight here in Texas. Sitting here watching y'all with no electricity. Well, you better save your power. I mean, I'm all for watching us and stuff, but you keep where people can get a hold of you or whatnot. Keep your charge.
Kevin says, thank you to everyone. We just got in and was eating supper.
If that's what you want to say, if that's your story and you're sticking to it.
They was video.
About time. It's nice that you are teaching your kids responsibility. It builds character and better adults. So glad your donkeys are doing better. Hopefully you can get some better weather for a while.
I hope so. Sandy said, yes, that was sad. I have in my health care that I have ever seen someone pass so quickly from this disease. Yeah. Phil, we loved watching Phil. I can remember watching him when we was young.
Brandon, you gotta put another barn for those goats out back. Are you going to put another barn for them goats out back?
Yep. Soon, hopefully.
Brandon, good news about your brother. God bless your brother. I already read that. Just kidding. Margaret said 10-12, starting from the beginning. So happy for your brother. God is good and certainly answers prayers.
He does.
Hey y'all from South Georgia. Love your video today, Brandon.
Well, thank you. Our buddy Ed Kirkpatrick is from Georgia, but I don't know if it's I think it's Central Georgia.
It was so good or so sad to hear about Shadow missing. He was so sweet. I have a feeling he's with another family now, being hugged, loved on, fed, and probably neutered. I pray he's okay.
Here's the deal. If he ever sees me, I think he will come to me. I put up fly traps and flies are gone now.
What's the discount code for the socks?
It should be. I did post it. Let me repost it. Like I say, if you click on that link, it'll take you to get the socks. They're really good socks. I like them.
It's hot and sunny here in East Idaho today. We could have used a little rain. I was dragging around hoses, making sure everything got watered. We know the feeling on that. Doug said I got it. I will have to order it tomorrow.
Well, it says that goat you gave Dutch family won't give up her baby or babies. I know. She should be giving birth any day. Like all the other ones that was with her is giving birth.
Yeah.
I love watching your videos from Oklahoma. Bacon seeds.
If you see some black and white kittens running down your driveway looking for their grandparents left alone. Do I hear a coffee maker? Yep. Kevin got it there. And discount code is Eddy Family Farm.
Give God all the glory. Congratulations. Yes, 100%. That's awesome. That's your brother.
Yes, both of you are really red and you got some sun.
Yeah, but it is a lot of fun.
We'll see how I sleep tonight.
Yeah, we continue fighting off the predators every day. We got traps out. We run them. Right now, our foot traps are not out because our goats are running, and we do have a dog out right now. But
Dixie is out again.
But Dixie's out for a reason, to stay with the goats. So when they go to the back, she's there to watch, because I have seen coyotes on the camera during the daytime, and I think they see the goats going to the back, and I think they're going to try to ambush them.
Well, earlier she was growling, and I was like, that's weird for Dixie. Dixie's not the one that barks all day long or all night. That's Toby and Carly do. And they bark at everything, like a fly driving by or something. But So I looked over there and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's looking up in the air. Well, then I hear like that, oh, that sound, oh, or whatever. It was an owl. Or what would that be?
Yeah, it's out.
Owl? Okay. Yeah, it was. That's
Tony
pretty good.
said,
That sounds
Phil,
really good. Sorry.
Phil Robertson will be missed. Happy for your brother. Sounds like he's done much better. He is, and I really like his fiance. She's so good with just, I don't know. There's just something about her that just, I don't know. I think she's good for him. She interacts with his kids, the young ones and the old ones. So I think it's pretty cool. One thing that scares about Phil is now that he's passed, Kay's probably not far behind. I know she was sick there for a little bit and was getting a little bit better, but now Phil's gone. I mean, I don't hope, but usually when you have loved ones that have been together for so long, that's usually what happens. I actually I worked a call. It's been a couple months ago, and responded to a unresponsive person, and which I only work on Sundays now, and I didn't know this, but her husband had passed away last week, not last week, but a week prior, and they had just buried him 2 days before, and she passed away. And it said she wasn't sick, nothing. I truly believe she passed away of a broken heart.
We have owls and hawks in the city area too. Finding fur in my yard from the hunting rabbits. The gray little baby girl goat is so cute.
She
and her
is.
mom is a good mama.
Yes, she is. You can tell them good mamas. Doug says, I got it. I ordered them all. They are really, really comfortable.
Coyote attacks the poor innocent goats.
Yep. That's the reason why. I don't know if I put it in the video or not, but I found one of the goats in the back, and we thought that Mama led them both back there, but I think what happened was she bedded the goats down, and the little black one went to the back with Mama, and Mama didn't know, and he got lost back there, and I found him all by himself. So we was thinking the other one was back there. So we took the other one, trying to get Mama back there so it would come out, but the whole time it was already bedded down somewhere, and I think
here.
Yeah, it was bedded down up here by the chicken yard, and the little black one left. But usually the mamas will keep the babies up here, and then they go down there. Usually there's not many little bitty babies. Now if they're getting a little bit big, yes. Where's that Arbuckle Lake?
Broken heart syndrome is a real medical thing that happens.
Just says, Brandon, I noticed when you put the socks on the other day, you have a tan line from those socks and need to get some sun on those legs. Yeah, we're getting there. Well, we just got in short weather, so it will be soon. Yeah, we got some bad hail. Steph's cars got hail damage. I was at our local Memorial Day weekend flea market Friday and Saturday. We had high winds Friday and Sunday on Friday, Sunday. On Saturday, the cloudies. Yeah, that's kind of the way it was here.
Did you get a sunburn, Stephanie? I didn't get sunburned today.
As you can see on her neckline there.
Sunburn.
Yeah.
Got my bathing suit on still. There you go. There, you can see right here. Got a little bit of sun.
Oh, wow. Good Lord. That looks really
worse.
Great.
It looks worse on computer.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, it ain't. Wow. I had to look at that.
But it doesn't hurt. Sunburns don't, I guess because I'm used to them. Now, I didn't put a whole lot of sunscreen on my arms. I did keep sunscreen on my face. Obviously, don't work very good. I'm a redhead. I'm going to burn through the sunscreen. But I wanted my arms to get a little bit burnt so that I could, because it'll tan a little bit and get rid of my farmer's tan. Alzheimer's is wicked. Took my mom. Yes.
That's Alzheimer's?
It's Alzheimer's. It's not supposed to have a T. Alzheimer's.
It is Alzheimer's?
Yeah, that's how you spell it.
I've always thought it was Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's.
No.
Alzheimer's. Well, I learned something new today. Hey, Lori, how are you? Hello, Brandon Step in the chat. Peggy said my mom passed away 6 years ago, and Dad passed 3 years ago. I miss them both dearly. And I
got aloe vera on it already. The girls lotioned me or put it on me, and I put it on them. And Leighton got burned pretty good.
I miss mine as well, and that was the whole deal of, sometimes I get into my emotion. I think mostly that's in our live chats in the chicken room. Some of them I get real down in them, but a lot of it is, now we got kids. I straighten my life up, and it's just, I know she's looking down, but it's just like you want her to be here and be a part of it, just like Steph's mom. So it's crazy.
Summer might not hurt now, but in years to come, it does. Please wear sunscreen, kiddos. Yep, we do.
Jim says, on the area you built the chicken coops, have you thought about preparing a drainage for them? So yes, that is what I'm going to be working on. We're going to figure something out. I don't know. I got the guys coming over. They're going to, if it's too wet, we won't be starting on the next ones. I'm going to get them to help me finish some odd and end things. Because honestly, the time I get done there, I only get like 3 or 4 hours, maybe 3 hours of working on projects. Good night to all. I have to work in the morning. 4:30 comes early. Yes, it does. Good night, Doug.
Yes, it does.
Lisa, I got my order the next day after the live. Just like I said, I love them. Thank you so much. Love watching your videos. Lisa, you're more than welcome. And so sometimes it might be delayed, but I promise you we have never burnt anybody on the shirts. They've always got what they've asked, and we always try to make sure they get more. Hey, John, how are you? Good afternoon, Brandon Steph. Sorry for the car damage. Yes, but, it's just that deal. The main deal is we had to get the new truck down there, and it come just in time because it would have been bad. The truck would have been going to the shop. I wasn't here, so I haven't seen the video yet. I will see it soon.
He's very glad that he has a smart wife.
Yep, sure am. When will you be doing another live in the hatchery? I may do that tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. I got some things going on. But I actually actually me and Steph took care of all the babies and stuff when we went down and before we went live. I've talked about this before, or it might be in a video that come out before, but we go, and I go all the time. And sometimes when it comes, my body shuts down and I sleep. But I'm going to tell y'all the other day, I come home and laid down at 2:00. I had to have Leighton at the field house at 4.
Yeah, meeting.
Yeah. I laid down at 2:00 and I woke up at 2:30, took him to the meeting that lasted 10 minutes, and then come back home at 4:30. And then I slept until 10 o'clock, got up.
Actually, I tried waking him up at what, 9, about 9 or 9:30. And I was like, hey, I know you don't want to sleep this long. You don't like to sleep this long. Do you want up? And nah. So I just let him sleep. Then
I got up and ate some leftovers. I was up for about 20 minutes and I laid back down about 10 o'clock, somewhere in there. And I didn't wake up until 7 o'clock that morning.
Because I wasn't expecting you to be asleep because I was with my dad
Yeah.
that day and
I
at the
mean,
hospital.
I was shut down. Shut down.
I thought Steph's car was in the barn too.
So we've been having storms
Off and on.
off and on. So yeah.
Not every storm my car made it to the barn. My cowboy asked, "Do you always wear an Eddy shirt?" I say, "Because why do you always wear an Eddy shirt? Because they are comfortable and wear a clean one the next day."
Yeah, so that's one thing that I love about these shirts. They are wonderful, and the Walkers, their shirts are the same design as well as the Grounds Family Farm. So, but I am getting other shirts. I actually called Daniel the other day. I said, "Hey, you around the shop or around the merch room?" I said, I need to get me a new wardrobe." And he said, "Yeah, we'll be there in a little bit. I'll call you when we get over there." So me and Steph went over there, and we got us some new shirts. So when the new ones come in, we're going to get over there and get some more before they run out. But we went over there, hung out with them for a while. We had a really good time. It's always nice getting to sit back and just enjoy conversation and just visit. And we had a really good time with them.
Linda just heard tornado on the ground in Mason, Texas, hoping minimal damage and hope it stays west of IH-35.
Lost mom this time last year. I miss her. I know that hurt. Well, we both do. I watched Cog Hill Farms. Yep, they are good people. We watch them as well. What is the biggest thing that needs to happen for you to have a hatchery besides the red tape?
All the barns or the
finishing the barns, the license or getting certified and all that. The things I needed, that ain't going to be bad at all.
That's the red tape.
And then we're going to have a different facility. We won't be able to use the tiny house. You've got to have it's got to be set up to have airflow in and out. So, but we'll get there. That's one thing that I have to say is it's crazy, but every goal that we have tried or try to do, it has always come true. It might have took longer, but it has always come in at the right time. God always makes it at the right timing.
I just noticed I have
Don,
an
how are
Eddy
you?
shirt on.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I love our shirts. It's great advertisement.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my hotel in Nebraska had all the windows blown out by hail. I hear there was 6 inches in a storm a couple days ago or yesterday or something. Not here, but somewhere. There was.
I really like both channels. Well, thank you, RJK. Sandy says, "Are you going to hatchery afterward?" Nope, not tonight. Everything's already done. Hey, there's Dean. Where's Neil?
He was the second commenter.
Oh, I haven't seen. He must be quiet, or I'm just missing him.
Wait a minute. I'm about to read one. Let me find it again. Donna says, "Hey, Stephanie and Brandon, with all the storms we are having in Conway, Arkansas, we will start or need a boat to harvest our cabbage, squash, and peppers."
Yeah. Dean says, I've been here from the start, but due to medication, I've missed quite a bit going in and out. Well, that's okay, Dean. That hopefully you get some rest and start to feeling better. Thought Steph's car. Yeah, we've had several. We've been to this. We've been to the shelter so much that we don't even record it all the time because that would be like once or twice a week. It's crazy. I started drinking coffee. Darn it! Hey, coffee. Oh, you reminded me.
And what they're talking about was because we're not going to the chicken house.
Going to the chicken house, yeah.
We gotta get some rest.
Yep.
Nebraska. Well, I didn't think they were got weather like that.
Miss my dad a lot. This will be the second Father's Day without him. Yes, it is. Holidays are always rough.
Hands with I didn't hear that. I live not far from there. Talking about the hail blowing out windows. Hey, Joy. Greg from Alabama. How's the chicken man doing? Captain Kayson.
Just enjoying his summer.
Mm-hmm.
They are enjoying their summer. Because I'm on the chores. Let me tell you what, we figured out how to get chores done good and early. So at nighttime, when it's time to go to bed, they get all their electronics, their phones, and they go in their bedroom. And then once all their chores are done in the morning, they get them back. And let me tell you what, they get their stuff done pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty quick. Miss Addison, she is our early bird.
Alan says, I think I'm going to make me a couple homemade breakfast burritos. That sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Happy birthday, Donna. She's 70th birthday.
Awesome. Now it says, hey, Steph and Brandon, with all the storms we have had in Conway, Arkansas, been there, we will need a boat. I've heard that there was a lot of rain there. Just order 2 pairs of socks. Please, when you get them, you put them on and you tell me what I want people that has wore them to get on here and put your opinion, because I want people to know they are comfortable. They are what we say they are, and they're amazing. Now, I wear black socks too, but now that I know they have white, well, I don't know. I'll probably rather stay with the black.
Ed said today's my birthday too.
Ed's birthday? I thought that's the 27th.
Maybe, is it the 27th there?
Ed Kirkpatrick?
Yeah. No, they're the same time, huh? I don't know. Traveling stuff.
Well, happy birthday, Ed. I'm sorry, but I thought it was the 27th. Oh, wow. I didn't hear that. I live not far from there. Greg from Alabama. Chicken man. Yeah, that's one thing that, I know everybody, the products and stuff that we show on that. I know each product ain't for every person, but if y'all ever purchase anything that we show y'all, we'd love for y'all to tell the chat what it's like, because I want them to know that we're only doing what we believe in, not just because they send it to us or whatever, because we have a lot of stuff that we have. I don't even know if we still have those other two that we refuse to do videos on. So usually they'll send us a box and we'll send it back, or sometimes they say you can just keep it, and I'm just like, I don't want it. How's
Kayson's
Kayson?
doing good with his braces. He's got to have a bracket fixed tomorrow, but otherwise he's doing good.
We've been busy this weekend too. My sister gave birth on Saturday, 9-pound baby. Woo! Our biggest was 8.
Nope.
What?
977.
Leighton?
Kayson. Get
Kayson?
together.
I have a hard time remembering all the birthdays.
Kayson was 9 pounds, 7.7 ounces.
Addison, September 6th.
Mm-hmm.
Leighton, December 22nd, 2011. Kayson, 10/15/15.
10:15.
October 10th, 2015. And Braylee,
October 15th, but you said it right the first time.
October 15th. Yeah.
Braylee?
Yeah. I don't remember.
Easter.
Oh, yeah.
April, well, not Easter Day, but April 19th. Their weights get me a little bit. I know Leighton is 8 pounds 6 ounces. But 8, good grief, I need to slow down. 8 pounds 9.6 ounces. Braylee was 8 pounds 12 ounces, and Addison was 7 pounds. She was the smallest baby. 7 pounds 13 ounces, I believe.
I can't remember all those numbers.
The girls are the ones that, because they were really close, they were off by a pound, but the ounces were close.
Just curious, are there Chickasaw songs, and do they do them publicly? We did a couple of Eastern on Cherokee songs, and people accused of no, we do publicly. We're always having Indian festival or the Chickasaw festival, stomp dances. Yeah.
Neil says, "Don't worry, Brandon. I'll send you a reminder when it gets closer to one of your kids' birthdays."
All right.
Jody, you know which kid he's talking about?
That would be, yeah. Jody says, "Love your shirt. Your shirts are so comfortable. I got my 2X and love it." Well, I'm glad you do.
Much happy birthdays.
Happy birthday. Just watched the video about Shadow. I pray he comes back. I do too. I do. Happy birthday.
Yeah, so well, it's raining hard enough to make my DirecTV go out.
We're just
supposed to get some
waterlogged. It's supposed to be starting right now. Let's see. We're just waterlogged right now.
We're in a flood warning right now. Which I noticed this morning, going to the lake, the roads, there's like gravel on the roads all over the place because of where the water went over the road, but then it's stopped or whatever.
Some of the picnic tables were in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're going to get hammered. And it looks like it's going to start at 1:40.
So it keeps pushing.
Yeah. Deidre just placed the order, got her a shirt. Well, you're lucky because it'll go out with everything else tomorrow. I do hope that our stickers and other things come in tomorrow. But if not, I will definitely find something special to put in there. Might be one of a kind, might not. We'll see. I'm in Wisconsin. I see a powwow. We have several tribes here. I can see where some think it's witchcraft. Yeah. Let's get caught up. I just ordered a 2X shirt today. Can't wait to get it. Will definitely go out tomorrow. Yeah, with that rain, we better go through and make sure I got every. I did see in our little chicken coops. I guess we just got some rain that was blowed in from the side. I need to put some stuff over those pins so they don't get any more water in them. Do you have a neighborhood area website where you? We don't have that. We pretty much know all of our neighbors around us. Put a barnyard chicken to each order. Yeah.
Now, people wouldn't like what was on the shirts after getting them.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, one of my favorite cats went missing. My dad and I went to the neighbor's farm, and she was living there. I'm so happy to see her alive. She would go back and forth between us.
Yep. There's Nick and Zoe. Hey, y'all. Just finished up Eddy, so I am running late. I know 100% what you're talking about because that's what we've been doing. We've been trying to play catch up because, like I said, we went out to the lake. So we get up in the morning, try to do everything, get videos edited, and turn them in because they got the ones with the ads. They got to be watched and come back and review, make sure it's good. So we do know what you're talking about. But anyways, we are going to be cutting this in a little bit short just so we can go through and make sure we get everything sealed off. Like I said, maybe it's just because it's waterlogged, but yeah. I watched your video planting grass seed today and noticed that your little trees look bad. Yes,
goats?
They do.
Yes, it's the goats.
But I did get some wire to put around them, but we're hoping to get the goats put in here pretty quick. But I do like the goats being out because they do get the fresh grass and all that as well. I love my shirt too. Y'all have such a quick turnaround on them. I wear them all the time. They're comfortable and thank you. Yes, we usually do, but sometimes we do get we always got the shirt in stock, but we always try to put something in there extra, but then we ran out. So anyways, we're going to hop off here, go take care of things, and we may go live tomorrow in the chicken barn. We'll see. I don't know. Have to stay tuned. And thank y'all so much for y'all's love and support, and we'll see you on the next video.
Good night.
God bless, guys.